Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of our Pokemon Y Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. We have a little bit to talk about at the beginning of this episode, but first and foremost, guys, I just hope you're having a fantastic week. I hope the start to your week has been great. Hope you had, if you were in the US, a wonderful and hopefully safe 4th of July weekend. Hopefully had a blast hanging out with some family or some friends, perhaps. Maybe setting off fireworks, maybe not. That's okay either way. We unfortunately didn't. But we have a dog and a baby to think about, and so it's a little tricky for us. Unfortunately, I've become one of those people who doesn't like fireworks very much. I love fireworks, like doing the whole thing. It's so fun, but I hate when I have a child and a dog who are potentially afraid of them. It's a little tricky, but all good because we are here today having some fun in Pokemon Y. So let's talk really quickly about the team. So, the last episode, we caught a handful of Pokemon, one of which was a Porygon, which you guys know is my favorite Pokemon, hence the name of this channel. But I actually took a peek, and I do know, I learned in the process of, getting our team together here, that the way you evolve that is just by leveling it up with the upgrade. Unfortunately, we don't have the upgrade. And I think for now, despite my better judgment, or no, probably with my better judgment, I'm deciding to leave off Lucky. Now, all that being said, of course, if we do get an upgrade later on, I am more than happy, as you guys should know by now, to add that to the team. But for now, I think it's best that we don't. Now, I did add Lexi to the team, and Lexi is kind of sick. So here's the thing. This thing has a crazy high base stat total. It is a pretty solid Pokemon all around. It has Protean, so it's always going to hit on the stab end of things. And its special attack, while being lowered here, is actually really good. And so I'm going to stick with this for now. This also adds some new typings to the team, which is helpful. As you can tell, we have a lot of ground type. We do have a psychic type already, but no fire type. And so I'm really happy to say that is going to give us a little bit of type coverage as we go through in today's episode. Now, to be honest, it's been a little while since I have played, but if I recall, we picked up the Snorlax and the Route 7 encounter. And so at this point, we may have even fought the rival. So I think at this point, it's really, no, we didn't. Okay, we didn't make it very far. So we're right here. Let's do it. We got the daycare coming up first. I'm really excited, guys. This has been a fun series thus far. And so I'm really excited to see where we can land on this one. You can get eggs, yeah, we know. Maybe I will. I'm not gonna do that right now. But I do kind of want to see, is there an egg? No, okay. Thought it was worth it to ask, you never know. I feel like for some reason there is somewhere, but okay, nope, that's fine. So I think we did pick up the encounter here though, if I'm not mistaken. I think that actually was Lexi. And so we are gonna run through and see what we can find. Well, in terms of battling trainers for the most part. Whoa, what a horde encounter this is. Do we take this horde encounter down? Keeping in mind, guys, this is all really good experience for our team. And so I kind of do wanna, we'll get through a horde battle. I like that. I really would love to find some good horde encounters. That is something that is obviously, oh dude, this is gonna take way too long. All right, we may not do this. But horde encounters are a really good way of finding a wealth of awesome Pokemon and then being able to choose which one you want. Now, we haven't had that opportunity yet, but that's certainly in the future for us, I am sure. And that'd be great. So, Sweet Scent is also a really good strategy if we want to go that route. So, if we do have a Pokemon with Sweet Scent, we can kind of take advantage of that. All right, guys, double battle, it looks like coming up. Let's do it. Let's have at it. Also, a quick note. I mentioned in a previous episode that I did a cover of a song. I actually did a different cover as well. I've got 2 covers, just rock song covers that I have done recently. One person commented and said, hey, I'd love to hear it. And that's enough for me sometimes. So I very well might throw that up on like a Sunday. I do have just a little guitar playthrough video. It's just a one-shot deal. It's nothing special, but it's just a fun song. I thought I'd share it with you guys. This channel, as much as of course it is focused on just Pokemon for the most part, I don't mind sharing a little bit more behind the scenes or some of the other stuff that I do on the channel, but I think that might be a dedicated like Sunday video or something like that where, you know, if we miss it, we miss it. It's not the end of the world. It's just for fun. And so Sunday might be an unrelated to Pokemon Day if we have any videos like that in the future. This might just be one of them, and that's cool. But I do hope you guys enjoy that cover. It was really fun to write and record. I absolutely love it. And like I said, I do have another one, so if you do want to hear more, I've got one more. And I think, I don't know, I kind of want to do a few, because I've got a couple ideas for songs like that I think would be really fun to cover. Some of them are harder than others for me, so I'm by no means, by the way, a really good guitar slash musician. I say guitarist because it's mostly like guitar heavy stuff, but I'm a drummer. Like I started playing drums in early high school and I've been playing ever since. For the record, I'm 31 now, so it's been a while. And I picked up guitar more out of necessity because at one point I moved into an apartment. Anybody who's moved into an apartment and is a musician definitely understands the blight of being too loud, which is a little tricky. And so I had to pick up guitar as some way of, or some means, excuse me, of playing. And it's, I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did, honestly, because I absolutely love playing guitar now. It's a friend of mine sort of equates your love of instruments to different languages. So whichever one you picked up first is sort of like your first language. So for me, that'd be English. But you know, for guitar, it's sort of like Spanish. Like I play around in Spanish and I love it and it's really fun. All right, guys, we got a double battle against our rivals here. This is going to be pretty fun. All right, so let's see what we can do. Blaziken and Abomasnow. Actually pretty happy to see the Mega Abomasnow because it's going to be a lot of XP and we led with the perfect Pokemon to deal with it. So that's great. The Blaziken, maybe not so much, but we are very bulky, so I'm not overly worried. The Incinerate actually hits both, so that's pretty good. Dude, that Lickitung is doing nothing. There's that Protean. I love the fact that we have Protean on this. Obviously, it's not needed for the fire type or the psychic type moves. But something to keep in mind here, guys, we have randomized TMs and their compatibility is also randomized. So we could actually teach this any special move that it is that's available for it to learn via TM, and it will always be stab, which is really, really good. Also, what the heck is this Bunnelby doing on the field? That's so stupid. Blaziken is confused. It does hit itself. That's actually pretty good. It's definitely a heavy hitter, so I'd prefer it to hit itself if we can make that happen. But the... Ooh, okay, so it does... Okay, that's fine. So we should be able to take Abomasnow out. Fantastic. Easy peasy. Not a worry. And again, that's a lot of XP. That is a level on Lexi right there. That is excellent. Love to see that. Dab also gaining a level. Seth gaining a level. Dude, Magnitude. Oh, heck yes. Let's go. I'm going to get rid of Rapid Spin. I really hate Rapid Spin. Like, it's such a dumb move. It's not a dumb move. It's actually very utilitarian in the sense that you can get rid of Stealth Rocks, things like that, but it's just an annoying move. A Froakie. Okay. So, ooh, this is a little bit tricky, actually, only because the Froakie is kind of annoying. Funny enough. Maybe we go Dab. Let's just see what Dab does. I really like Dab. One of my favorite Pokemon is Flygon, particularly from Gen 3. I don't know why. I just think it's such a cool Pokemon. And it definitely got kind of shorted. Like, there should have been a Mega Flygon. I'm really hoping there will be very shortly. We'll see. But I think that this is just a really good mon. Understanding there's a ground type against a Froakie, I do get that. Oh, wait, Frozen Frames, we're good. But the Dragon type in particular is helping us out there, guys, so not a problem. I don't really know what the best move is. I mean, I could just Sonic Boom. We're gonna try and take this Blaziken out here. Speed Boost Froakie is a little something. And it missed. Here we go. This is it. Froakie Speed Boost once again. All right, the water pulse is scaring me a little bit. I'm just gonna go feint attack. We're gonna try and take the Blaziken out because that is definitely the bigger threat, in my opinion. Do have that berry pop, I appreciate that. God, that did so little. All right. Ember, once again. This is a surprisingly annoying battle. I hate Sand Tomb, I feel like it's not a good move. All right, we're gonna hopefully not get confused. Didn't get confused, and we did hit the Sonic Boom. That should take Blaziken out. Awesome. So now we can swap into Bread and pretty safely Shockwave. Grabbing a level here on Dab. Heck yeah, dude. Dab is going to be so good. Lexi got a level as well. Swagger. Yeah, I will actually take Swagger over Rage. I think Swagger's kind of fun. It's no Confuse Ray, but it's a pretty fun move. All right, speed boost once again, that's fine. Yeah, I think we just swap. So we know it's pretty safely gonna go for the Water Pulse. Let's just go into Bread. Let's hit it with that Shockwave and hope we don't get confused. I think that's really the only, no, it went for the Quick Attack. Wow, okay. We do have Flame Body, I believe, on Bread, but it does not proc this time. That is okay. So Shockwave, there's the Water Pulse. Please don't confuse. Awesome. This should very clearly knock it out. It's a Froakie. We are a Zebstrika, over leveled. Great. We are golden there. That's awesome. All right, beat him. Let's go. That was awesome, guys. We are killing it thus far in this run. I do kind of want to see, I feel like we're a little low on HP. You know what? Maybe what we'll do, just real quick, is this is the Zubat Roost, connecting cave. So I don't remember every detail of this area, if I'm honest. And so we are going to be maybe learning a bit as we go, and that's fine. Do we have any more Oran Berries? We do. Let's go ahead and throw, we don't have any more. That's fine. I just wanted to get a little more of a safe bet. Let's see what we can get. This is a new encounter, and it is a Lily, excuse me, not Cradilly. You know, honestly, oh god, it has slow start. Well, that's terrible. Okay. Don't love that. But you know, it is still Amon. It will evolve. I think we obviously go for it. Do we think Shockwave? I don't think Shockwave is gonna take you out, but we'll see. No, it does very little. We need to find a better way to deal some damage here. I don't want to get poisoned with that acid. I think it can poison. I'm honestly not 100% on that. I'm gonna go Bubble, actually. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. If we lose this encounter, by the way, I'm not that worried about it. It is just a Lily. This is obviously, like, the ability on the Cradilly when it does evolve could be great. But there's very few redeeming abilities for a mon like Lily or Cradilly where it's kind of just a difficult mon to make work. Very bulky and certainly, you know, a good wall in some cases, but in general, it's not the best. And so while I actually do like Cradilly quite a lot, I don't know that we'll manage to get this on the team. We'll see. We will see. Cool. Finally got its act together. All right, let's go Pokeball. We'll just use a regular Pokeball here. I'm not too worried about it. Cool. Got a nickname already, I believe. Can we get it? There we go, first try. I'm happy to say. That's excellent. So what we'll do is we'll rub back really quick, heal up, and then of course make our way to the next area. Flame Charge. Ooh, yes please. I'll just get rid of Charge, honestly. I don't think we need it. Flame Charge isn't great for us in this. I mean, it's not bad, it's type coverage, but we already have Lexi really for that. So this is really just a bonus. Would love to give you a nickname. Are you male or female? You are male. Excellent. You know what? We are gonna go with Henry for the, there it is. For the subscriber, Henry Moore, RH1QE, who said, hello, how are you? On our Pokemon White Nuzlocke. And you know what, Henry? I'm doing great. I've not yet responded to comments over the weekend, so I do apologize. I'm a little behind there. Hopefully I've done it by the time this video goes out. But Henry, I do appreciate you commenting. I'm doing great. I really hope you're doing well also. It's an absolute pleasure to have you as part of this little community. Thank you so much. Let's head back. Let's heal up. And let's take a second. I want to say I know where to go. I know it's either through Connecting Cave or to the south of Connecting Cave, but I don't actually know for sure. So we may take a peek at that real quick. And then I think we actually hit the coastline very shortly, where the first gym awaits, which is awesome. It's gonna be great. Let's see. Pokemon Y walkthrough. Awesome. I just like to make sure I know that I'm going the right way, so I don't mean to like look up every little detail, but it's certainly helpful here and there. All right, Connecting Cave is what I'm looking for. I don't actually know if we can go through. We'll figure it out. You know, not stressed. We're just gonna have a great time today. Also, sidebar. What was it? What's the name of the game? I want to remember. Is it Reloaded? Oh no, what is it? I forget the name of it. Hold on, let me double check. It's a game that I really want to play. Yes, it is Reloaded. I really want to try Pokemon Reloaded. And we're getting to the end of our Pokemon Infinite Fusion Nuzlocke. Like we're close. We're not quite there. Obviously, there's still a little ways to go, but we're about to be on the next to last gym badge. And obviously the last gym badge is like right there. I think I haven't been this far in the game, so I'm still learning a little. But I'm curious how this goes, and I really want to try Pokemon Reloaded because it looks awesome. It looks really fun. It's real-time Pokemon, which just seems great. Seems like a blast. It's a more involved combat system. And I kind of want to see how that goes. So that might be something I try in the near future, or maybe when Infinite Fusion finishes up, I may be giving that a shot. Hey, what's your deal? Cool. Yeah, totally are. I'm with it. All right. So I think we're just technically through. And this is I believe it's a new encounter technically. Ooh, sorry guys, my eye itches really badly all of a sudden. Here we go, did it. All right, let's check right here. You know, when you know, you know. And I just happen to know. Not that was a tough one to deduce, but here we are. All right, let's give that amulet coin to... Let's give it to Bread. We've been using Bread a lot, and I'm happy to say it's been going well, so... Let's, ooh, okay, well, we're committed. All right. Let's check the encounter. Let's check the encounter. Same mistake twice, it's fine. All right. Ooh, guys. Noivern is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Fun fact, I freaking love it. I think it's so cool. This will be a great mon, actually. I don't know what level Noibat evolves. I feel like it's kind of late in the game, so it may not be something we use right away. But as we get later in the game, this is certainly a good Pokemon to have. It's also a new typing, at least on one level, so I will happily take this. This is going to be great, actually, if we can get it. I'm curious what the ability is. That obviously is going to make a huge difference, but it wasn't slow start, so we're good there. Let's find somebody that we like a lot. There's so many of you guys that I love a lot. I did not see if we were male or female, so we're gonna be learning that in a moment. Bubble grew to level 17. Lexi grew to level 18. Noibat adding to the Pokedex. Look at this. Such a cool little mom. Look at those little ears. I would love to give you a nickname. It is a female, and you know what? With that, where were you? I just saw you. I know your name, but I want to make sure I get it. Give it credit where credit is due here. There we are. Brianna Bouchard, thank you so much. we are nicknaming this one after you. And Brianna, thank you so much for being a part of this channel. I really do appreciate it. You've been commenting a little bit more frequently lately. The latest one just finished the Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke and loved it. Really appreciate that. Great video today as always. What is your method for picking the game you want to Nuzlocke? That is a really good question. And I honestly wish I had a much stronger answer for you. I don't. A lot of the time, I just sort of take a step back and see what games I've recently Nuzlocked and try and avoid those. Or jump from like a newer game back to an older game and then back and forth a little bit to give a little bit more variety. But in general, I try and cover like, I want to try and cover games that I haven't played before, which is a little, this is actually a really good insight into kind of a presented problem that I'm running into now, which is while I haven't been Nuzlocking or playing for much more than a year, well, I guess it's been a year and a half now, I've gotten through quite a lot of games. Now, I might not have won every single one of those Nuzlocks, certainly I haven't. However, I've played the majority of these games at this point, and with that comes with it the challenge of, okay, well, what do you do next? Which is valid, right? Like, I don't just want to do the same thing over and over again. Oh my God, I want that. Are you kidding me? For the record, guys, Megas do hold their form. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I think I have before, but they do hold their form in this run if you find them as that in that scenario in the wild like that, which is incredible. But no such luck today, guys, sadly. Wow, look at that horde encounter. Nothing too crazy, actually. Milotic is great. Grovyle is cool. Hitmontop is actually pretty cool, too. Seeking and Volbeat or whatever, pretty useless. But hey, they could have a great ability. Again, that's kind of the fun part about this, is you just don't know. They could have an amazing ability. They could be invincible, for all I know. I don't know why that's there. Maybe there's something there, but we'll pretend like we don't know. All right, let's head down south here, guys. I'm sort of just exploring, by the way, because I'm not 100% that I'm going the correct way. But you know, that's okay. We're just having a blast, having fun, enjoying this beautiful, beautiful game. I do really, I've said this, I've gushed over this game a little bit more than maybe even I should. But something that I think gets overlooked is just how forward-thinking this game was at the time. Now, understanding, you know, it's not the most incredible game in the world. There are certainly some faults with it. Some of it's a little too easy. I get all that, but it still is just a beautiful game for what it is, and I love that. It was a huge step forward graphically for the games, and obviously on the 3DS made a big difference. But all that to say, this is just a really fun game to jump back into after so long. Obviously, we did do the Shorts Nuzlocke of it. And it was one of my favorites, actually, to be honest. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. This is Ambretta Town. You just go through the aquarium to get to the next city. Cool, I like it. I'm not sure what all happens in this town. I don't remember. We're gonna be learning a bit together. We still have a little bit of time as well. I don't want to go too far. Like, I feel like this is a good stopping point, but maybe we'll just explore the town for a few minutes, see where we're at. I do want to check the mart, albeit I don't believe this will be randomized. No, it looks as though we won't be. I feel like we're pretty good on those. At some point, repels are a wonderful strategy. However, at this point in the game, I don't think we need them, so that's okay. Let's just take a moment, guys, and appreciate and explore the town. Let's see if there's anything to be had here. One of the nice things about doing a randomized run like this, especially with randomized TMs, excuse me, is that was a gross burp. I had lunch recently, so I don't mean to be rude. But one of the nice things about it is, of course, you do get randomized TMs right off the bat. Some of those are really cool and can be awesome. So it's really fun. So I think over here is where we need to be. Wait for me. Okay. Fantastic. Look at this, guys. I think we actually fight the baddie team, do we not? I think they show up. think. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be fine. Oh, it's in Glittering Cave that we're to go to. Okay, that's it. I remember. Glittering Cave is to the right there. Before we do that, let's just take another quick peek around. Oh, sick. See, exactly that. We just randomly get grassy terrain, which is awesome. I know going through the museum is what takes us down to the next level, which is great. That's where we're like ultimately headed, but we're not there yet, so I'm not going to stress about it. Talk to everybody in the hotel real quick. Oops. Don't need to go too crazy, but again, random stuff is helpful like that, so I do think it's worth it to explore from time to time, especially, I don't know, I'm just in a really good mood today and just having a blast, and so I'm not stressed about trying to get super far. I kind of just want to have a good time today, and that's all that matters. Nice. O-Powers. Very cool. One thing I have done, guys, recently, which is something I don't think I've ever said I would do. I was not against this by any means, but for the longest time, I was just that guy that was like, I'm never gonna do this. I don't need to. Like, I'm relatively fine in this regard. But oh, dude! Oh, freaking yes! Try Attack is so good. Here's a question I have. I think we can just use these indefinitely. Dude, I really wish Lexi could learn this. That would be so good. All right, maybe we'll hold off for now because most of the Pokemon that can learn it are physical attackers. I don't want to go too crazy there. But I was never a person to say, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym. But recently I have gone to the gym. A good friend of mine, I think I talked about this recently, but a very, very good friend of mine was kind enough to set me up with kind of a, oh, dude, that's actually really good. You know what we might do? Whoops, that's not what I meant. We'll save in a moment, but one of my really good friends set me up with a bit of a, not like training regimen, that sounds a little more than it probably is. But he did a really good job of like getting a full body workout in because I can only really go once or twice, probably twice a week. I'm hoping to go more in the near future, but like as it stands now, I have a 10-month-old man. I've got family stuff to do. Oh, I did not mean to jump off. And so it's a little tricky to go often, but I would like to get in shape, hopefully build a little bit of muscle up because I'm a little fella. I'm a scrawny guy. And I don't want to be a scrawny guy. I want to get an encounter right now. I want to build up a little bit. And so it's been really great. I've only gone a couple times thus far, but it's been wonderful. And you know who you are if you're watching this. I really do appreciate you helping me out in that regard and helping me out actually in a lot of ways. He's also the person who is hopefully going to be helping us out with the website a little and digging in and doing some stuff there that we really need to do. So all that to say, I think it's safe to just say your first name, Will. I appreciate you, bud. Thank you so much. Genuinely one of my best friends. And he was best man at my wedding, dude. This guy is an all-star. You don't even know. So I kind of feel like I have to just go for a Pokeball at this point and hope we get it. Because otherwise I'm a little worried we're just gonna lose this Mon here. It is a Wailord. I'm a little concerned we won't catch it, but never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. That's awesome. I actually don't mind Wailord. It's not my favorite Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but it's a big, big lad for sure. Dab getting to level 20 as well. Love that. Very cool. Very, very cool. The Float Whale Pokemon. I would love to give you a nickname. Let's find a good one. You are also a female. You know what? I don't know if you are male or female. Your username is a little ambiguous, so we're going Mew for Mew SW. I don't know, but I really appreciate you regardless. And yeah, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much. I kind of want to end here and like we'll maybe pick up in the beginning of this in the next episode. So basically what needs to happen is we get through this route. There might be a battle or two. I think there is. And then Glittering Cave is right there, which is where we're going to find the scientist who can revive fossils, all that cool stuff. So we'll head that way, I think, at the beginning of the next episode, and then see how far we get beyond that, assuming we make it that far, where hopefully our next gym challenge is actually soon. So all that to say, guys, this was a productive episode. We got some great encounters, and I'm really excited to see where this one goes. But all that to say, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you for being a part of this channel, being a part of this little community that we have created. Can't wait to see where it goes, but it's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. I love you all. I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope you had a great start to your week, and I will see you in this series on Thursday, where we'll hopefully continue right here where we left off. I love you guys. I'll see you then.